All right, Ireland, how are you doing? We have got a quick recap to just go over our crazy good growth that we've been having in Ireland over the past year. And so we just want to recap it all for you in a nutshell here for any of you who are just maybe learning about our brand. Maybe you've seen our products, you're wondering where to get them. And so just to give you a quick recap, so for me, myself, obviously I'm Irish, right? I grew up in Dublin. I went to Dublin Institute of Technology. I graduated. I came over to America on a J1 visa, and I basically ended up falling in love. And then that sort of, as I finished up my studies, I did like a long distance relationship. Eventually moving over to the United States. So got a very good understanding of like the Irish market, how difficult it is getting weed and just getting anything really, not getting ripped off, right? Getting a 2 gram baggie when you think it's 3.5. And so it's been quite astounding for me to have all this experience over in America, from running delivery services, manufacturing products, doing extraction of cannabinoids, creating all the different oils, the jellies, the vapes, nearly everything apart from the growing side. And so as we've come back now to Ireland, coming back to the homeland, a year ago, I was back on a friend's stag do, and for the first time I had seen HHC. And so I went into a couple of shops, and it was very similar to where it was in America. Oh, no, we don't want that. We don't know what it is. And then I came back 3 months later, and it was beginning to get stocked in like a lot of shops. And then, just circling back to where we are today, we just had like the most ridiculous 420 ever. For any of you that were there, first of all, we went helping out Cron, the Reddit group Cron, if you know about it. That's on Reddit if you want any information and access to just like what's going on for Ireland Cannabis. That's really the group to be a part of. And so we went out canvassing, giving out flyers and stuff, letting people know about everything on 420 about legalization of cannabis and trying to keep people informed. And then after that, there was a big smoke up in Stephen's Green, and it was incredible the amount of people that went up. And let me tell you this. So I was like, you know what? We're going to do a 420 after party. And I had this great idea like a month out. And obviously I'm in the United States, right? And then between what we pulled off in 8 days is nothing short of astounding in terms of the flyers, in terms of we had 200 people show up to the event, and we did that in 8 days, right? 8 days. And so it was such a good night. We did a presentation on how the endocannabinoid system works. We talked about a lot of the different cannabinoids that are available. We also talked about the different products that are available. And we really did our official launch on 420 of April, just gone. And we'll also share the recap video of this in a separate video. But it has really been astounding to see how much people in Ireland really want legal cannabis. And I know for some, they may not think that like HHC or these other cannabinoids are ideal. And sure, maybe some people just want one cannabinoid. But for the time being, this is an excellent opportunity for you to get familiar with the different types of cannabis products, whether it's with vapes, whether it's with edibles, whether it's with concentrates. And you're going to be able to see how these products really make you feel. You're going to be able to buy them safely. You're going to be able to check to see test results. And that one thing I'll mention about cannabis is that it's really something that puts the power back into the hands of the people. So what do I mean by that? There's a lot of people that choose to say like, hey, I don't really know what's going on with my body. I don't know how I'm feeling, right? There's all of this, like, I am unfamiliar with myself. And cannabis really allows you to say, well, no, I smoke cannabis, I feel good. I don't need a doctor to tell me otherwise, I feel good. And so in the same way with a lot of these different products, you get the responsibility to say, well, if you buy a product and it doesn't have a QR code to check test results, then you say, well, I'm purchasing a product and I have no idea what's in it, and I choose to take that risk. You can also recognize, oh, these products have a QR code. I can look at them and you can see, oh, this doesn't have pesticides, this doesn't have heavy metals, this is how much is in this product, and really get yourself educated so that you actually know what it is that you're consuming and how you feel about that. And so, because Ireland is really in its infancy, it's always go low, go slow. And you can always take more, you can never take less. And it can be a scary experience if you've taken too much of something, especially when you're unfamiliar. And the unfortunate thing is like, if you go to the hospital, they're literally going to put you on a drip and tell you to get some sleep. And so, especially with edibles, you really want to just be more cautious than not when it comes to that, and enjoy yourself, right? Like, this is a wonderful time to be alive. Like, we're in this new renaissance of cannabis, and we are really rejuvenating our endocannabinoid system, which has been depleted. For those of you that don't know, we have an endocannabinoid system. Just basically, that means we have a bunch of receptors that are in our head and body that are there specifically for receiving cannabinoids from the plant. And so it's quite a time to be alive. It's a wonderful time in Ireland to be able to experience lots of these different types of products, see what really works for you, and have a bit of fun with it, but as well, take some responsibility in terms of what you're buying. I always avoid cheap products. Right, I always avoid, especially when it comes to this. So, like, what is a cheap product? Well, a cheap product is one with no testing. It's done on a very large scale, meaning that the conversions are a little bit different. You're unaware of what some of the byproducts are, and overall, it's just an inferior product. And so, I understand some people can be on a tight budget, but if it's coming to your health, you should really, really be caring about what it is you're putting in there. And so, again, get educated. Check the websites. Figure out what cannabinoids do what for you. And obviously, keep looking at our content so that we can keep you up to date with all of the different cannabinoids that are currently available in Ireland. And this is just the beginning, folks. You all know what alcohol is like in Ireland. We are currently living during cannabis prohibition, and you can see where alcohol went for the whole world. And it's going to be the same thing for cannabis. And not only that, other tryptamines, other psychedelics, even we're seeing now treatments with MDMA and ketamine. And these are really helping people with little to no side effects. And so take the power back. Recognize what is happening, take advantage of it, and stop buying unchecked black market products from people that you don't know, taking 2 or 3 hours of your time, sometimes more, to just get your fix, right? When it's like you could literally just order from a website. And with that, I'll give you a shameless plug for alzoil.eu, where you can order our products within Europe. They all ship within Ireland. And join the ride, everybody, because it's quite an amazing time to be a part of this in little old Ireland. I feel blessed to have been from this country, and it just is amazing to be able to take all this knowledge for the past 15 years in America and bring it all home so we can all benefit from it. So I hope you've been enjoying it. Let us know in the comments below, what products have you tried, what did you like, all of it. I want to hear it all. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.